RobBlog. This is a RobBlog. Yes, it is. It's a vlog. I agree with you, a vlog. But I just happen to call it RobBlog. And if you're wondering why I call it RobBlog, well, I call it that because it's my blog and I can call it whatever I want to. And I just choose to call it RobBlog. Well, how is everyone today? Well, I discovered something, an email I got from the company that I use their app for editing these YouTube videos. And my subscription is up, and they want me to pay $100 for the subscription for another year. And I went to myself, so I canceled it. So the thing that did, that app, it allowed me, to put those little putty cats on my shoulder and little snowflakes and other little things and little words across the screen. That's what it allowed me to do. But being the senior that I am, $100 is a little steep at this time of year. And I thought, you out there, you ladies and gentlemen watching this RobBlog, are just going to have to put up with the raw video. I'll just start like I have now and go right through. There won't be any fancy little putty cats or anything sitting on my shoulder, but I might show you things like my lovely Christmas Emma Bridgewater mug from London, England. We got a few trips ago with all the lovely holly and ivy and berries on it, so I can show you that kind of stuff. But I just thought, $100 for this lovely editing program, which works very nicely, lets me put music in and everything. But you know what? At some point, ladies and gentlemen, you have to say no. It's like when you're in the grocery store and you're looking at bananas, and bananas are the price of a Lincoln Continental, and you just have to say, no, I'm not buying bananas this week because I'm not paying that price. Same thing with my little editing program that I have decided not to pay for the next year. So we'll just move on with the way we're doing it here. You can see in the background over here is Swish and Starlight. It's my radio studios here. And I should show you. Watch this. I should have had this ready, but I do have it ready. You can tell how prepared I am today. I made a new business card, which I haven't done for a few years. And this is the new business card. Swish, Golden Classics. You can see it says that right here. And the other side, ta-da-da-da, is Starlight, Music for Life. And these were printed, I don't get paid for saying this, vistaprint.ca. I've used Vistaprint for years for my radio station cards, for posters. I've used it in theater for Garage Door Players, Double R Productions, back in Ontario when it was Theatre Aurelia. And they always do a superb job at printing. And I designed this myself. So this entire card is all designed by little old me, colors, fonts, the 45 adapter. Well, I'd explain what a 45 adapter is, but really, you wouldn't be watching this blog if you didn't know what it was, would you? No, so I won't bother. Anyways, new little business cards here. And these same logos you see here for Starlight and Swish are also on the Swish website, www, you don't need to say that anymore, swish.ca. And anyways, yeah, so that's another thing that I've been doing lately. And what also on the list here, I have to keep a list. It's kind of out of sight, but it's hidden down here. Excuse me while I have a lovely drink of coffee. It's still morning for me on the island. Well, the husband and I, my throat is very dry for some reason. Another sip of coffee, perhaps, a bit of caffeine. Well, the hubby and I have been kept very busy. Let me just briefly go over the past few months. We got a new puppy by the name of Emma back at the end of March. And then our lovely Coco, a mini schnauzer, as well as the new puppy is a mini schnauzer. Our lovely Coco came down with cancer and passed away in July. So we were back to just having one schnauzer again, when our idea was to have two schnauzers like we had a few years ago when we came on this island. Anyhow, Time has gone by, and our grieving is still there. It's very tough. This was a lovely puppy, our Coco, and we just moved on. And a couple of weeks ago, we decided to add another Schnauzer to our family here. So we went to the same breeder that Emma came from and brought home a lovely, almost 3-month-old puppy. Well, she is 3 months old now as of November 1st. And we brought her home, and her name is Katie. Katie Chanel, as a matter of fact. And we have her. But Katie drinks a lot and she pees a lot. So if you are looking at investing, I would invest in the companies that make puppy pee pads. Simply because the number that we've gone through over the last 2 weeks, I'm sure that company has put on extra shifts to make pee pads, because we have been going through an awful lot. Now, we're a little bit concerned. She seems to be drinking and peeing a lot, so we are having our vet look into that, and hopefully it's something that we will find out what is causing this, and that not serious. So we'll let you know about that. But delightful to have 2 puppies in the house, and they're playing and playing and playing, and yes, so it has been a good move. And once we get through this part of the training, as we did with Emma and all our puppies before, things will be smoother. Things will level out once she knows how to tell us, Dad, I need to get outside to go puppy pee. In the meantime, buy those shares in puppy pee pad companies. Well, time is moving on. Here we are in November, and Christmas is coming. Now, here in British Columbia, they've had these newspaper stories that for the 4th year in a row, Vancouver is not having a Santa Claus parade because they can't get a major sponsor. Okay. Here on the island, Ladysmith has a light ceremony where they have a light parade at the end of this month on a Thursday. I think it's the 30th, I believe. It's a wonderful event. And then about a week later, the city of Victoria, the capital of British Columbia, they have a light parade too, and they light up the legislature, and then a huge parade going up the street, all lit up. So that's quite nice. And I know back in Ontario, the city of Aurelia, where we used to live, is having a lit parade for the 2nd year in a row. I think that comes up around the 18th of this month. And of course, the big Toronto Santa Claus parade too, which is always one I enjoy watching. So Christmas is just around the corner, and the stores have had Christmas decorations and Christmas gifts and whatnot really since Thanksgiving, right? So it's nothing new or shocking to go into a store and see all kinds of Christmas decorations and Christmas gift ideas. So I myself have been setting up some Christmas music and Christmas jingles and whatnot on both Swish and Starlight, and probably around the 20th of November, in around there somewhere, whenever the spirit, ladies and gentlemen, hits me, those stations will go Christmas. Swish will be the official holiday music station, and Starlight will be your home for the holidays. So Christmas is definitely getting here. And here's something else I do. Before Christmas, I take our 2 huge artificial trees outside, and I use the lawn blower, the leaf blower, and I blow the dust off the trees, because you have to figure when the tree sets up for maybe 5 or 6 weeks, it's going to collect a little bit of dust. So I just use a leaf blower, put it out in the driveway on a sunny day, and I just blow all the dust off and put the tree in the house to start afresh. But before I had a pre-lit tree back in Ontario, I used to hose the tree down in the driveway on a sunny fall day to get all the dust off of it. But I don't really want to do that with a pre-lit tree and all the wires that are on it. So I just decided a few years ago just to take the leaf blower and blow that off. So preparations for the holiday season, which I love. I love summer. Is one of my favorite times of the year, anything to do with summer, but I really do love the holiday season and decorating trees and just the cheer and the bon vivant that is around. And it's coming up on us very quickly. So don't sit back on your laurels, ladies and gentlemen, because you know what's going to happen before you know it. Christmas is going to be here, and you've got a few days left, and you haven't started your shopping yet. Anyhow, that's about all that I have to talk about today. Look at this lovely mug. It shows up quite nicely, doesn't it? I'll give you a little close-up here again. Isn't that nice? Very Christmassy. And it's holding coffee. And, really, you can't say anything bad about coffee. Pride of Arabia coffee. from Loblaws, Superstore, whatever you happen, Zayres, whatever you happen to have. It's my favorite coffee, and I've had it for years. And my grandmother used to have Pride of Arabia coffee. Same thing, yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this RobBlog, which is really a blog, but I just choose to call it RobBlog. And tune into the radio stations if you would. There's Swish, swish.ca, or Starlight. And you can get these, just do a search, a Google search for Swish Radio, and see the number of pages that come up where you can listen to this station or to Starlight. So thank you so much for being with me today, and tell your friends and neighbors, subscribe, hit the like button. It'll make us all very happy. So thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.